If there were no God either, then it would be total annihilation and complete destruction of everything that is. So there are two ends to a world, to a thing, to the things which can be observed, which is called alam. One end is looking at it from the creation point of view, from the vantage point of those who are created. Another point is from where God observes His creation. So if we see it, our vision determines what it is. And that thing determines to some extent our vision, controls the concept of our vision. And this relationship is always changing. It is never satisfactory, never final. For instance, the universe which was seen prior to the time of Galileo was a different universe, while in reality it was the same. The universe which is now seen by the highly sophisticated radio telescopes, X-ray telescopes and gamma rays telescopes and all sorts of things, is a completely different universe from the one observed in the early 16th century or the 17th century, say. It was 1610 when Galileo invented his telescope. So that shows that the reality of the thing can only be determined as such if the vision is perfect and the vision is final. If the vision is imperfect and cannot encompass everything and cannot reach deep into the realities of things, then the universe will be a flickering, changing universe. However, sharp one's vision be at one given time. We can claim that now we know the universe because we are at the summit of things. But the fact is that 100 years hence, people will look back at us as we are looking back at Galileo or people before them. So we'll be laughing at the concept, what concept was held by Einstein. The poor thing was a very good man, of course, a wise man of his time. But of course, after all, he didn't understand things. That sort of attitude. So from our point of view, the world is unreliable. We don't know what it is. Only it is a temporary reference to this world which we can give according to the sum total of our knowledge. But if Alam, as the word is used in this verse, is looked upon from the other angle, which is the Creator's angle, because Creator knows what it is, His knowledge is constant. Whatever change may take place, that is in His knowledge as well. So the only way that the world really truly exists or can exist is from that angle. So one important significance of this world is that it can exist only through knowledge, and it can only exist truly in entirety, in reality, through the knowledge of God if there is a God. If there is no God, then the world is just insignificant and meaningless, because it's a changing reality, we don't know what it is. Now the other thing which the verse tells us is that Alam, that is to say the universe, the observed facts, are only indicators. They lead us to the unknown. And this is the significance of the universe. Now, if there is no searching eye, then the significance of the landmark disappears. If there are milestones on a long road and there is no traveler, no one making a journey, then the significance of that landmark disappears completely. So in this sense, the universe was created with the purpose of conscious beings appearing on this earth, capable of taking their lessons from the landmarks. Otherwise it could not be called an alam, an indicator to the unknown. So this also was a design of things. It was not just accidental. According to the first verse of the Holy Quran, the universe is not an accidental phenomenon. It was designed as such. It was designed that ultimately there would be conscious beings who would draw their lessons from what they observe and would be led to the unknown, that is the Creator. That also throws beautiful light on the question of why we cannot observe God directly with our five senses. If we could directly observe Him with the five senses, He would not be unknown, and this indicator would not be an indicator anymore. You follow the point?
I followed, yes.
You can only reach Him through indications.
Indications, yeah.
That is also declared in the very first verse of the Holy Quran. That God cannot be reached directly through five senses. Only your five senses can reach an indicator, a landmark, and that would lead you, the pointing fingers would lead you to the unknown. You can travel in that direction, but you can travel on and on without ever reaching Him directly. There would be more important indications, still more important ones, clearer to clearer indications, but He would still remain the unknown as far as your limits are concerned. That is the second declaration. So looking at the existence of God from this point of view, let's enter now the field of investigation, what the universe leads us to. The one important thing which has also been mentioned in this verse, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, is this, that whenever you investigate, whatever you investigate, you will come to a conclusion that everything is worthy of praise. There is nothing haphazard. It is orderly and it's beautiful. Hamd means, Alhamdulillah, I'll translate this verse, then you'll understand what I mean. Alhamdulillah, all praise be to Allah, the God, Rabbil Alameen, who is the Rabb, Lord. It has so many meanings, but I can't enter upon every thread of meaning which is contained in this. But let's confine to the one word, Lord. All praise be to the Lord of the universe. Here again, universe in the sense, the what is known and what leads to the unknown. Which means that observe it from whichever angle you do. As an object of observation in itself, or a leader to the unknown, in both respects you will find it praiseworthy, otherwise the Creator could not be praiseworthy. If the painting is bad, you can't praise the painter. So by praising the painter, it is said the painting is beautiful. You follow that? But painting in itself is not beautiful because the painter is beautiful. This is why you find beauty in the painting. So here the verse praises the painter, that is the Creator, not the creation itself. And through that it is also indicated that a perfect Creator has to create perfectly. Otherwise he would not be a perfect Creator. So if that is found to be true, if it claim holds good, when we begin to study the nature, then not only we arrive at the conclusion that whoever